Hello and welcome to my presentation for week 3 MPA 540, where I'd like to discuss how compensation quantifies the individual organization relationship. I use my own personal work experience with the Riverside Sheriff's Department and the County of Riverside. As we've seen in the textbook, compensation, particularly in large government agencies like the Riverside Sheriff's Department, is not only the overwhelmingly largest cost for the organization, but it defines the value and worth of each individual within the organization. In addition to being a director on Riverside Sheriff's Association's Board of Directors, I am also on the Law Enforcement Bargaining Unit negotiation team. The Riverside Sheriff's Association, or RSA, is the union that represents the sworn non-management personnel of the Riverside Sheriff's Department. Under the previous administration, Sheriff and Board of Supervisors, our contract, or MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, expired on June 30th of 2016. During the negotiation period for a new MOU, the county team refused to bargain in good faith, and we came to an impasse. After going 16 months without a contract, the county, with heavy influence from the former sheriff, Stan Sniff, imposed on us in October of 2017. Under the imposed terms, our compensation was greatly affected and had a tremendous negative impact on our deputies. In addition to freezing our raises, the imposed terms also eliminated shift differential, required everyone to work the first 2 hours of overtime for each pay period at straight time. That is, you were working 2 hours of overtime for free, not at time and a half. And if a deputy used any time off during a pay period, including earned vacation time, then that time would be counted against their overtime. So if you used 8 hours of vacation time in a pay period, the first 8 hours you worked after the 2 hours of overtime, the next 8 hours of overtime you worked would also be paid at straight time. As a result, recruitment and retention suffered greatly, and we lost deputies to other agencies in record numbers. Deputies no longer felt that there was equity in working for RSO, so they left. With a new sheriff and new board of supervisors, we were able to negotiate a new contract designed to increase equity for the deputies, and as a result, the flow of those deputies that were leaving the department diminished to almost none, and we're even able to attract some of our deputies that previously left to come back to our department. So as we can see by these examples, just in our contracts, compensation, how that greatly affects the self-worth or the value that the deputies place on themselves or feel that the county and the department is placing on them. And when that equity level diminishes or they feel there is no equity, the deputies are going to leave. And so the department in December of 2019 and the Board of Supervisors had to step up and offer something, give something back to the deputies in order for us to, at a minimum, be competitive and be able to attract deputies and keep deputies from leaving the department. Watching. Have a good week.